Let me guess, you've watched a ton of videos on confidence, routines, glow-ups, discipline, how to be your best self, how to stop overthinking, how to stop being insecure. And for a moment, you actually felt better. You felt motivated. You felt like, okay, this is it. This is the new me. Then the video ends. And your real life is still sitting there like, hello, I'm still here, nothing's changed. And you feel this weird mix of inspired, overwhelmed, and quietly ashamed feeling. Because you're thinking, why can't I just do this? If that's you, you're not broken. You're just human. And you've been caught in a loop that looks like growth, but behaves like addiction. How's it? I'm Corlo. I'm a Neuro coach. I help people change the patterns that keep repeating within them, the self-sabotage, the stress cycles, the confidence crashes, the I start, then I stop story. You know what I mean. And today, I want to show you the toxic side of self-improvement videos. Not because learning is bad, but because for many people, this content becomes a trap. In this video, I'm going to show you the hidden reason you can't stop consuming improvement content, the 4 traps that keep you stuck, why you feel worse the more you work on yourself, and how to rebuild self-trust without needing another video. No exercises, just practical truth in a simple language. Quick pause here. If you're watching this and thinking, okay, you're describing me in some way, and I'm tired of looping all the time, book a free session with me. We'll map what's driving your loops, the stress patterns, the belief underneath it all, and why you keep reaching for more advice instead of just changing. The free session link is in the description down below. And hit that subscribe button while you're at it, because in this channel, we do transformation, not just motivation. Right, let's get into it. Here's the first thing you need to know. Self-improvement videos are designed to pull you in, not always in an evil way, but the system rewards creators when they stay watching. So the content often does 2 things. Number 1, it gives you a problem. You're not confident enough. You're not disciplined enough. You're not attractive enough. You're not doing life right. You're not successful enough. You're not earning enough. And number 2, it gives you a hit of hope. Here's the secret. Here's the routine. Here's the mindset. Here's the fix. And that hope feels amazing because hope changes your body. You sit up straighter. You feel energy. You feel like you're becoming someone new. But here's the problem. That becoming someone new feeling can be fake. It can feel like progress without requiring progress. That's the trap. I once coached a beautiful lady, let's call her Lebu. At night, she'd be exhausted. She felt heavy. Work was really stressful for her. She felt behind in every aspect in life. So she opened her phone just to relax. Then one video became 5 glow-up tips, confidence tips, best morning routines, fix your anxious attachment, fix your life in 30 days. And her brain would light up like, yes, this is the answer. But after 2 hours, she'd close her phone and there'd be no change because she had more ideas, more pressure, more comparison, and less sleep. So the next day, she felt foggy. And then she needed even more motivation to just reset herself to start the day. That's not laziness. That's a nervous system that's stuck in a cycle. So here's the self-improvement lie. If I learn enough, I'll finally change. But for most people, the real problem isn't information, it's self-trust. Self-trust meaning I can decide and I can follow through. I can handle discomfort. I don't need the perfect plan to start. I need someone to approve my next move. self-improvement videos can quietly destroy that because you start believing, I can't start until I watch the right video, read the right book, follow the right course. So you keep consuming. Not because you're not learning, because your brain is trying to feel safe before it moves. And information feels safer than action all the time. Action has a risk. Action has failure attached to it. Action has embarrassment attached to it. So the brain chooses what feels safe, more content. So here's the 4 toxic traps. Trap number 1, you turn yourself into a project. This one is big. Self-improvement content can teach you that you're never really done. There's always something new to fix. Your skin, your body shape or size, your mindset, your habits, your money, relationships, all of that. And if you're not careful, you start living like, I'm a problem that needs constant work. That sounds productive, but it creates a life where you're always slightly disappointed in yourself. I worked with a client, let's call him Gary. Gary was doing everything. He was going to the gym constantly, reading, taking the cold showers, his journaling, breathing work or breath work. He didn't and couldn't enjoy anything anymore. If he missed one habit, the whole day felt absolutely ruined. And then one day he said something powerful to me. He's trying to become better, but he felt like he was at war with himself. Exactly. That's when self-improvement becomes a self-attack. Growth is meant to build you, not bully you. Trap 2, confidence becomes a costume. A lot of videos teach confidence like it's a vibe. Like confidence is looking a certain way, acting a certain way, being mysterious. But real confidence isn't a performance. Real confidence is a nervous system that believes I can actually handle life. That doesn't come from watching, it comes from living. So if you keep watching confidence content, for example, but you avoid hard conversations, avoid boundaries, avoid decisions, you're not building confidence. You're building a brand new mask. I coached a lady who looked confident online. She posted a lot. She dressed really well. She had the makeup, she had everything. She had that the girl vibe, you know what I mean? But in real life, she couldn't say no. She over-explained herself. She felt anxious when people were upset with her. So what happened? She watched more confidence videos. But the real issue wasn't her confidence. It was fear of rejection. And fear of rejection is a nervous system issue, not a motivation issue. Trap 3. You get addicted to the start. This is sneaky. Most people love the beginning, the new plan, the new routine, the new identity, because the start feels clean. It feels hopeful. But after the start comes reality. Boring days, bad moods, slow progress, life problems. And that's where people stop. So they start again. A new video, a new plan, a new identity. That's why you can work on yourself for years and still feel like you're stuck. Because you're not addicted to progress, you're addicted to the feeling of restarting. And restarting is a form of escape. Trap number 4. The industry profits from your insecurity. This is the part people don't like hearing about, but I'll say it plainly. A lot of self-help content works best when you feel not enough. If you were fully confident, you wouldn't click. If you were peaceful, you wouldn't binge. If you trusted yourself, you wouldn't need 10 opinions. So the machine keeps your insecurity alive, not always intentionally, but that's how it functions. And the result is you keep consuming while real life stays exactly the same. If this is hitting home, hit that like button. Not for the algorithm, for you, because admitting I'm stuck in a loop is the first real step out. So let me explain this in a simple way. Your brain gets two messages. Message one, you can become better, which creates hope, gives you a dopamine rush, you have more energy. Or message two, you are not okay as you are, which creates pressure, shame, and comparison. So after the video, you feel excited and insulted. Think about it. Like, let's go, but also, why am I like this? And if you don't notice that emotional mix, you'll keep thinking you need more content. But the real issue isn't the lack of advice, it's the emotional state the content puts in you, because you can't build a healthy life from shame. Shame does not create a stable change inside. Shame creates short bursts, crashes, guilt, avoidance, the restart cycle. That cycle is why so many people feel like, I've tried everything. No, you haven't. You've watched everything, every different single thing that's out there. Now, the important part. If I'm telling you to stop watching self-improvement videos, what do you replace it with? Not do nothing. No, not give up. Here's the real replacement. Number one, start building self-trust, not a self-image. Self-trust is the foundation of everything in your life. If you don't trust yourself, you'll always need motivation, reassurance, or the perfect starting plan. Self-trust grows when you live like, I do what I say I'll do, even when it's small. And no, I'm not giving you an exercise, I'm giving you the principle. Your life changes when your identity becomes reliable. And it's not flashy, it's just reliable. Number two, make improvement boring. This will offend your inner drama queen, mine too. But the truth is, real change is boring. It's not a montage. It's repetition. It's normal days. And if you need excitement to change, you'll always fall off the wagon. So the goal is build a life that doesn't rely on hype. Number three, stop trying to fix everything at once. Self-improvement loves total transformation, but your nervous system hates overload. If you try to fix your body, your money, your success, your confidence, your relationships, your habits, all at once, your brain will eventually just shut down. Everything will fall apart. And then you'll blame yourself. The smarter way is one direction, one at a time, because direction builds momentum. I coached a young lady, let's call her Tanya for the sake of this video. She was deep in the self-improvement world, but it was making her anxious. She kept saying things like, I feel like I'm always behind everyone else. When we looked closer, she wasn't behind, she was just overloaded. Too many voices, too many rules, too many shoulds in her life. So she stopped consuming so much advice and started living from one clear direction. And her anxiety dropped drastically, not because her life became easy, because her brain stopped fighting itself. That's the whole game. So let's end with this. Your nervous system learns through experience, not theory. So when you watch content all day, your brain gets used to thinking about change, but not actually doing it. It becomes comfortable with the idea of a better life, but unfamiliar with the feeling of building it. So when you try to act, your nervous system goes, whoa, 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 this is new, this is scary. And then you reach for what feels safe. Another video, another self-help book. That's why people get stuck, not because they're lazy, because their nervous system is trained to consume, not to commit. And the cure isn't more motivation or more self-help. The cure is less noise, more self-trust, and a calmer nervous system. If you want help with this, because it's hard to spot your own loops, book a free session. Link in the description. We'll map what you keep avoiding, what you keep chasing, and what pattern is driving your I can't stay consistent story. And we'll build a plan that fits your real life. And if you want support without any form of pressure, I also run a weekly stress and frustration release group session. So check it out in the link below. Let me leave you with this. You don't need another self-improvement video to become powerful within yourself. You need self-trust. You need a nervous system that can handle any form of change. You need fewer voices in your head pretending to be your life coach. So yes, stop watching self-improvement videos. Not because growth is bad, but because you deserve growth that's actually real, not just something you watch. If this helped you, remember to hit that subscribe button. And go ahead and tell me about the loop you think you're in the comments down below. Thank you so very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.